everyone, my name is Markiplier and today we're playing Arcade Spirits. I was going to play Little Nightmares. That didn't work the way that I thought it was going to, but you know what? That's alright because I'm going to do everything I can to make this just a little bit better for everyone here. I've never played this game before, but since it is part of the LGBTQ community kind of stuff, I thought this would be something fun actually. By the way, hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're well, because, yeah, it's been one of those days for me. Dude, seriously, I didn't know it was going to be one of those days. But, hey, how's everybody? Spot of business first, because, you know, what's my life without business? Business. Is it distracting you enough yet? I don't know if it is. Happy birthday, Bean! Indeed, TT, how are you? Oh, man. It feels good to be here. I'm telling you. Whew! Been excited. So, guys, this is a birthday stream for the Bean. Her birthday party is this Sunday. We are going to the zoo tomorrow. Chalkhead, what up? And I'm super excited about it because it is going to be a blast. My Bean is 1, guys. Oh my god, my child is 1. Does anybody else have children? Because, like, seriously, whoo, is it weird when they say, hey, I'm getting older. Oh, no lies. I'm, like, freaking out right now. But, my original game was supposed to be Little Nightmares. Turns out I only downloaded the, the demo, even though I paid full price for it recently. Yay. But, it's okay. You know what? I'm going to make the best out of it. But really quick, before I go on any further, just want you to know, I want to say thank you to a couple of people really quick who joined us here on Extreme Gaming. Luke Nasty 336, thank you. Unsteady Morality, thank you. Big Daddy 020825, thank you. Fat Dub, thank you. Cryo Monoxide with that resubscribed for 1 month. You subscribed for the last 4 months. Thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. Spark Wahlberg, thank you so much for following. Killer Princess 98, thank you. Emily 90 Lockhart, thank you. Phoenix Brixel Stitch, thank you. And Fat Dub 420, thank you so much, guys, for being here with us. We do appreciate it. Yeah, P. Crawley, I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't know it was not downloaded the way that it was supposed to. I'm actually kind of upset about that. And Cryo Monoxide throwing in that raffle ticket. Want to earn that, Super Nintendo, don't we, man? Woo! I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm telling you. I am looking forward to raffling off that Super Nintendo. We are 288 people away from that. I'm excited. I'm extremely excited about that. You guys get those raffle tickets in and everything. I'm excited to be giving off the Super Nintendo with a copy of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And since you 5 are early in on this, I'll let you in on a little secret. I am throwing an extra game in. And I'm so excited about it. I don't know what it's going to be yet because I'm looking at my collection and then looking at the store, so I'm going to hook you guys up the best I can. I love that tattoo, by the way, Cryo. One of my favorite tattoos on you. But I'm going to start this game. It is called Arcade Spirits. It is a Sims game of some sort, but it's LGBTQ friendly. And because it is Pride Month, happy Pride Month, everybody, by the way, as well. I'm going to be playing this, so I'm excited about that. And also, really quick, before I go any further, went to the Sagatock Brewery Co., got some Cottonmouth Crusher Raspberry Sour Ale, and I'm telling you guys right now, this is the bomb. God, that's still good. I'm going to post a picture of that up on the Discord later, but I'm going to start a new game here. I'm really excited about this because it's an indie game, and not only that, it's a Sims dating game of some sort, and I find this interesting because you don't find a lot of LGBTQ games, but this is very centric around it. Yo, I'm telling you. Oh, dude, I will race you. Database system online. New profile detecting. Analyzing. Oh, what's this? Okay, I'm going to close that, but hey, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take you to the liquor store. I promise you. New profile number 237771. Economic bracket. Lower middle employment category. Bleak. Current emotional health rating. Low. Wow. Why don't you just attack me while you're at it? Ideal candidate for premium level assistance. Proceed. Yeah, I guess. I mean, negative. Premium level assistance requested. Proceed. Negative. Pretty please? Negative. I don't think it likes me. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium services for profile 23771. You might want to give me a little bit longer because I've never beaten Symphony of the Night and I think I still have it on my PlayStation 3. Justification? Hope. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Guys, this is actually kind of like hitting me in the feels already because of that. I believe that. Hope should be rewarded and spirit must be restored. A lot of spirit should be restored. Now compiling personal metadata. Oh wow, I get to create a character. Oh my god. I'm going to do something here and you guys are probably going to freak. But I want you to know that I mean this in the best way possible. So a lot of you know this, but I am gender fluid, which means that I can wear whatever I want and still look this awesome. So I'm doing something really quick, and I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret because I've never done this before in front of people, so I'm gonna share this a little bit. We'll keep that there. So you guys are gonna freak. I know you are. Hang on. Wait. Gotta do this. I know. This is gonna be funny. You guys are gonna laugh. I know. That's right. I can't fit the last name in there, but I'm going to use a shortened version of my middle name that I run with. I spelt that wrong because I am nervous. Okay, so I usually go by the name Allison Renee. I thought it'd be really cool. So this is actually really exciting for me because now I get to do something and I actually get to play as myself. Name Allison Renee, pronoun she. Is that correct? Actually, I'm gonna change it really. I'm gonna change my pronoun really quick. I'm just gonna do that because no, you know what? No, I'm not gonna be scared of that. No, yeah, I am correct. Yes, that is correct. Premium level assistance for profile 237771. Allison Renee has been activated. For the sake of her hopes and dreams. Jeez, for the sake of my hopes and dreams. Is that sad or what? The following is a work of fiction. All references to trademark classic arcade game titles are for use under nominative fair use and should be considered an endorsement. I couldn't read fast enough to save my life. Winners don't use drugs! If you guys don't know what that's from, you totally missed out. Fiction Factory Games. Arcade Spirits. Written by Stefan Gangen and Ani Schman. Copyright 2019. Okay, since... Oh, you're in the tattoo right now? Level 1. Put your quarter up. Yo, if you're getting a tattoo right now and you're hanging out with me, dude, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. For real, man. Thank you. Dude, tell your tattoo artist he should totally join the stream too. It is the future, year 20XX, a dark era of which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Woe be to the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. Oh, dude, thank you for the quarter. I appreciate it so much. Let me see here. I don't know. Robots, maybe. Evil robots. How's that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future, year 20XX, is pretty much what you'd expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, and pre-gamer celebs. Pro-gamer celebs. Internet trolls, personal assistant AI, and cheese-flavored snack foods. The world sounds so delicious right now. But even with such wonders as 20XX holds, to date, I have had no part in any of them. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, a lifeguard, and for a local community pool, and apparently a person who doesn't read to children at the library, because I am terrible at it. I don't care what era of human history you live in, kiddies. Peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Or a consistent thing. Trust me on this. As for the bustling metropolis of 24 neon utopia you see here, 24-hour neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it is nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Yeah, man, dude, do it. Totally post the tats in the Discord. Behold my quaint little apartment. Dude, the more people talk inside the Discord, the more active everybody will get, and I'd love to build a community out of it. Seriously, I would really like that. Fucking hey. I can't complain, really. It's paradise. In a relative sense, I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Also, my roomie picks up a stray sock or a shirt I leave laying around. That sounds like a roommate I want. In fact, as things go, I am living large compared to most in my family tree. I mean, I don't know about you, but, I mean, living pretty nice would be cool. Or at least I was before today. Juniper, you got fired from another job? Seriously, Allison. That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs. The horrific-looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper. Juniper is one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one that encourages me whenever I lose a job, like, you know, today. I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay? Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Because you actually enjoyed that job more than you actually enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks, at the very least. I'm not the complaining sort. Those things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it? No, I mean, the community center literally falls apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever. I'll just go get another job. Any job will do as long as we can make the rent, right? Wrong. I saw how mopey and tired you were coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling. What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that? I mean, we were both left town so we could try to find happiness, right? I mean, we were both left from town so we could try to find happiness, right? I want one of us to be happy. Both of us. I thought you hated your job. No deflecting. This is about you. My mind's made up. We're going to go find a job that's just as good and if not better than the lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's your dream? Well, I'm standing in front of a class and giving a speech, and I forgot to put on my pants, and... Your dream job. Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given it any serious thought. Oh, hey, I think I've got the thing just to help you out. Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly tapping to unlock a code onto the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free too. My cousin introduced me to it. Wasn't that the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? It would have worked if he gotten the fuel mixture in his water gun right. Wow. Anyway, I'm sending you a copy of it now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending a friend. Great thing, huh? A homemade flamethrower, that kind of throws me off. Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you in some good jobs, one with less socks and or urine. I'll think about it. Okay, but don't think too long, right? At the end, I installed the app and couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, I'm more than... it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life too. Both of us had it rough up to and through the point where we left home to try to start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life, the two of us, against any dark force aligned against me. But that's not why But that's not to say she's good at being my enthusiastic, yes, but skilled? Nope. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho on lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So what's the main reason I went ahead and installed the app? Was it just to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys stolen on the black market or something? Still, no sense messing around with it now. A good night's rest will act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right? I know that feeling about emotionally restarting. Hang on, 20 seconds here. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time morning light leaked through the cracks in the blinds, I don't care anymore about being unemployed again. Juniper already left to catch the bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she's left a note for me pinned to the tiny fridge we shared. Remember, download the app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you. So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app or just go find a job that pays well enough to cover the bills? What do you guys think? Should we give the weird little app a shot or should we settle for whatever I could find? Because I don't know what to pick at this point. Let me see here. I think... yeah, go big or go home. I'm going to give the weird little app a shot. Figuring it's the very least her miracle app, it could possibly help to find a job. Load it up, tap the icon, and... hello? Huh? Okay, see, that's what I mean. Everybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of their phone. Me, I went, huh? Also, it's about those 3D screens, you know, not actually magical realism here, but very normal for the distant future of the year 20XX. Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is an app-supported free version sponsored by Pizza Yums. I totally missed that because my stepmom is texting my phone and annoying the shit out of me at the process. Wow, would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts? Do I want to subscribe to pizza? Because I like pizza, but I'm also a fat bitch at the same time. This beer is so good. Oh my god. I think I'm going to just keep going with yes, absolutely. Let me make more poor decisions. Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts. I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true. I highly doubt this frickin' thing can. Pretty tall order from an app to do. Or are you some sort of weird wish-granting genie? I suppose in the modern parlance, a massively interconnected database searching visual assistant can be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can give you is a chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. I glance from the phone, and then heaps of laundry, half-finished books, and other items thrown about my apartment. Motivation is something I have a ton of, honest. That's super. I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. Why would I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already has voice-activated assisted AI. I can just say, "Hey phone, search the web for job listings," and it'll work it'll work just as well. But I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program with more heart. I can help you sort out your life by analyzing your personality and finding the perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. IIS. Wow. Between you and me, they really, really wanted an acronym to match my name, but I couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to know more? Sure, give me the sales pitch. Every time you think about saying something, I tag it with an identity. That way you could be the sort of person you want to be. What do I want to be, though? What does anybody want to be? Holy crap. I'm kind of blown away already by this. This system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life, and by doing this, analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. I can spot 5 different identity identifiers in your response to people: quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and basically. Sounds to me like your programmers also wanted a bunch of things ending in Y. That's correct. My branding game is on point. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, sarcasm to make light of a situation, just as things pick up someone's spirit, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Oh my god, why does this sound like something I would do? Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop to think before speaking, you're on a steady ground, but you might not take someone's feelings into account. Holy crap, what is going on? Kindly responses are compassionate, empathetic, and gentle in nature. They are carefully with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Oh, jeez. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, instinctive, you're gutsy, but it more means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you could always take a basically option. It's a balance of neutral response, safety, moving the conversation along while learning more and digging deeper. Over time, I'll build up a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll be predominantly quirky, genuinely steady, a mix of both. Who knows? It's up to you. So what you're saying is I should always try to crack jokes or be super gutsy. Oh, and never speak basically. I mean, being basic's bad, right? It sounds bad. Heck no, they're all useful. In the right context, there are no bad choices. Consider what you could say and go with what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Sure, you could gamify your personality, but it's more fun to let it happen naturally, Just be you. Now let's see my patent-pending identity identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes? Oh god. Jeremy! Why aren't you in on this? God, dad jokes supreme over here. I swear to God, it's like, "Hi, joke, my name's Jeremy." Oh. I'm gonna do this because I would say this, so hi, jokes, I'm dad. Hi, jokes, I'm dad. Seriously? Seriously? Hey, I never said I was good at dad jokes. just that I could go for them. So now that I've seen the identity indicators in action, do you want to see the indicators so that you can make an informed decision? If not, I can hide the indicators, keep it a surprise. That way it doesn't influence your decision making. It's up to you. I want to hide the I'm going to hide these because you know what? I like the little mystery to it because I want my responses to be genuine. You know what I mean? So mysterious. Okay, I'll hide them from you. You'll always be able to spot them. Be able to spot basically responses though. Anyway, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity identifiers. In fact, let me show you now. Will you look at that? Such a strong personality. You asked me a single question. Off to a great start, I'd say. And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality? Hey, I said you shouldn't. I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyway, studies showed that achievements, or chivos as the kids say, encourage app engagement. Okay, well, what's with the empty space on the left? Oh, I also track vocal responses from people you meet. Once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how they're going to get along with them. Oh, how well you're going to get along with them over there. Relationship scores. Wonderful. Hi, game. Have you ever seen my life? Why don't you just attack me now? So will you also tell me when the correct responses are to avoid making enemies, or do I need to go find a walkthrough in the vast game you're making of my daily life? Allison, you're looking at this the wrong way. Genuinely, people won't get super annoyed at you unless you deliberately or repeatedly provoke them. And I'll be obvious when you're doing that. I promise you that if you bungle a few common encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed. Just relax and have fun. I mean, okay. I don't know how I feel about this right now. You can access your scorecard anytime you like with the R1 button. Okay. And that's everything. Ta-da! Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims that you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking a quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that? Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course. You can talk to ghost? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Am I a ghost? Wow. I'm dead. I'm dead. You have to tell me if I'm a ghost. That's the rule. No, silly. I mean your spirit, your hopes and dreams, your life possessions. There's always a ghost. I agree. I can even help you find romance. Oh my god, I'm caught in a bad romance with this. Romance? Seriously? Seriously. Often you can find a soulmate and your dream job in the same place. Hi, game! But you'd rather focus on a gainful employment for now, and that's fine too. Workplace dating, well, that's a recipe for disaster, and hitting on coworkers right from day one can kinda be awkward. Hi, game! Or am I looking for love and ready to start right out of the gate? Never get a second chance to make a first impression. If I meet the right person, why pull it off? Oh my god, this game. I feel attacked. I feel verbally, mentally, and physically attacked. Guys, help me. Help me, help you, help me understand what I'm doing wrong with my life. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? I'm really lost in this whole thing right now. I really am. But this game has done everything it can to attack me. I know it is. And part of it is because my stepmom keeps texting my phone asking me about what's going on with my kid's birthday party on Sunday. And I keep texting and I keep getting 30 million questions on top of that. And my microphone's falling. That's why you hear me like bumping it right now, because it keeps falling and I don't like that. There we go. No escape from reality, because I saw that caught in a landslide. How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Sure, I'm open with the possibilities if I meet someone nice. Romance with flirty first impressions. Let's stay focused and play it cool from day one at least. Romance without flirty You know what? No, I am... Oh, yeah, I know. Hang on. No. I'm pretty sure we can get another white person lit right now. Hang on. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. See if anybody else is gonna jump in on that. I'm gonna be romance with flirty first impressions because that's the kind of person I am. I think I'm mature enough to juggle both at once. Why not? Bum bum bum. Super. And remember, the choice is yours. If you're not comfortable with other people, stay professional. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood right now. It's been a shitty ass week. This thing's about to read my personal data. Aha! I knew it! This is some kind of scam, and I'm going to wake up in a bathtub of ice missing a kidney. Sure, I can help you get registered as an organ donor. Oh my god. No, Iris! No! Or if you're being sarcastic, sorry, I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax, I won't share your information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17 self-help books on my shelf, still 18 of them, 18th time's the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead. Analyzing. Please enjoy this recorded music. Wait. We need more white people music here really quick because I'm pretty sure everybody will just laugh. And if you guys are offended by the white people music thing, I can sing in Spanish too if you want me to, because nobody is safe from me. Nobody. Let me see here. What's it? Do 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 do. Oh my god, that's like the waiting music for most like phones. So do I just stand here or... Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview 30 minutes from now. Please put on some nice clothes. Nicer than those, please. I don't think that's too much to ask. What? For your interview, silly. Don't you want to look your best? But we just... How? Okay, how did you land my dream job in 30 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now get a move on. Tut tut. We need to catch the 8:20 bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Oh, shoot. Well, this is happening. But I do have a chance to get off this runaway train. Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job, and that'll be the safest option, could it? You know what? I'm getting just for the job interview. I've always been really good about finding a new job. A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right then and there and hop on the bus to meet up with who they very, very likely men with sharp knives and the taste for kidneys. But me, I'm getting dressed before she'd finish that sentence. It's not that I believed a silly app claims at serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expect another shoe salesman job at best. But, well, it'll be worth the laugh at the very least. I choose to trust in science. What is my dream job anyway? What the hell? Let's do this. Like I always say, go with the flow. You know what? No, this is my attitude right here. What the hell? Let's do this. Because I'm down like a pocket full of Quaaludes. Let's see here. Juniper's right. I have to get my life in gear, so what's the harm in driving into something this wacky? Okay, there could be a lot of harm, granted, but alternatively, it's to mope around our apartment for weeks. Then, egads, go get a job anyway. I know this job is violently attacking me. Thank you, TT. I appreciate that. So I thought, screw it. I'm on the runaway train. Let's see how far it goes. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Oh my god, I'm just singing away. I am so sorry. And as I came to realize weeks later, turns out that this was the best impulsive decision I ever made. Really? Wait, is this weeks later now? The bus dropped me off, oddly, not very far from Juniper's office building, though my destination is nearly upscale as that. This is, well, it's... What is it? I'm hitting a button, but it won't... It's a strip mall. Strip malls are relics of the 19XX places where random assortments of weird little businesses jam as many of themselves into a tight space as possible. For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore, on an arcade, a fast food joint, and a boarded up health spa once called Lattes and Enemas. Sounds, what? Wait, what? Okay, wow. What do you think? I think that's two things no human being should ever combine. No, I mean about your future place of work. I'm desperately hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of those businesses exactly am I working at? I don't know anything about oral hygiene or old books, and I'd rather not be a fry cook. The middle one, silly. What's behind the arcade? It is the arcade. Huh? Trust me, I reference and cross-reference and cross-cross-reference your personality details, your personal history and social media connections. This is your dream job. Wow. My dream job, really? Holy crap, I've always wanted to work in an arcade. I know this is going to sound really fucking stupid, but I've always wanted to work in an arcade. I thought it would be so much fun because I'd get to hear like all the machines all the time and stuff like that, and it'd be so cool. Oh my god. My dream job, really? With 99.97 accuracy, yes. Right? I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are big businesses. Arcades are big businesses in the environmental sector. Pro gamers are celebs. Five-star arcades with social hotspots have always been popular with the mainstream. But, well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everybody who opened one of the next Iron Chef, a dozen more shut down in failure. Arcade completion is fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold, and I'm sure who makes it in a secure frame can make it can secure fame and fortune, but those who don't, well, it's no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. Video games weren't always as popular, though. I read an interesting article about it once. Back in the year 1980X, it narrowly avoided a serious industrial crash in which left video games as a kid toy fad, like hula hoops, non-mainstream acceptance. For instance, one of those factors could have been a terrible game based on a kid's movie about a cute alien visitor who wanted to phone home. If you guys don't know what that is, I own that game. It's pretty bad. But this game was a complete poop. That was complete poop butts. Like poop from the butt. And massively overproduced. It ruined video games for years. Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed. That game was delayed until it could be developed properly. And that crash was averted. The crisis only existed in theory now. Sometimes I wonder if it'd be like for people in the darkest timeline. Where everything went wrong. And gamers considered nerds and outcasts. Are gamers considered nerds and outcasts? Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? Mind boggles. But make no mistake, as popular as they are, the arcade industry is a dodgy risk prospect of a job. Plenty make a run at it, only to come up short. Considering Iris was tasking me with getting a job I'd enjoy, I'd keep more for a few months, this made me, or left me, a bit confused. I'm not even gonna lie to you, this would be pretty cool. I'm liking this beer. Sorry. Iris, this isn't me saying no. This is an interesting prospect, but... I mean, are you sure about this? You say you're 99% sure. 99.97% sure. Won't this be like my lifeguard job, though? Satisfying but short-lived.
This arcade doesn't exactly look like 5-star. It's no Draco's Palace, that's for sure.
I'm excited for you, Cryo. I'm hoping this tattoo really turns out right. Oh, man. Yo, Cryo with 2 raffle tickets in, man. Hey, thank you, dude. I'm looking forward to this. This is awesome. He's already got 2 in, guys. You guys got to catch up to this dude.
And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot inside of an arcade in, 15 years. I remembered really enjoying arcades when I was a kid. I wondered why I'd stopped going to them.
Iris interrupts the thought, eager to show off her homework. Give me 20 seconds, guys. Alright, there we go.
Trust me when I said I was 99.97% sure. I mean, that's not the same arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is deadly serious. My coders made me to be warm, personable front end of a database array, and currently laser targeted to getting you exactly what you need right here, right now. I'm gonna add this really quick here because it's important to keep up with all the current raffle ticket stuff.
But just to let you guys know, Cryo Monoxide does have 2 raffle tickets in. You guys should be throwing in some more here soon. Just saying. My where there it is.
And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job,
what makes you think that's gonna happen?
Because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. I've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle because things rarely work out.
Why am I being attacked? Why are you attacking me, game? What did I ever do to you? Is this because I haven't come to terms with who I am as a person? Or do you know? PlayStation, do you know who I am? Tell me if you know who I am. I really need to know.
You always have to be ready for the worst, and that's why I take things in stride these days.
Does that mean you shouldn't even try? I open my mouth to protest, and then close it. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, it's not like she's wrong. I had to try. I mean, what the hell? Why not? Buy the ticket and take the ride. That's what I told myself, and when I walked out the door this morning, wasn't it no matter how risky, I owed it to myself to jump in with both feet. And when it came crashing down, well, I'd recover before I'd recover again. Meanwhile, may as well take the opportunity to in the front of wow. So I opted to push on through the doors and see what waited for me on the other side. I bet she's pretty. Air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze and a bit one smearing of copper and corn chips. Let's see here. As it's early in the morning on a weekday, it's not packed with gamers. Although it's so packed with games, you probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. At once, I'm struck by something odd. I actually recognize most of those games. Oh my god, I feel old. Neat. Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here from what looks like really old. Oh my god, I feel attacked. Just tell me I'm old, guys. Tell me I'm old. Oh my god. Oh god. Although I don't recognize that game with the stage lights, though. Maybe it's karaoke, dancing, a Japanese import. Checking, that would be Showtime Stage, a
collaboration of Naniha Heavy Industrial Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It won a lot of awards. I recognize most of those. Whoa, is that seriously a Mr. Mopey magic maze? Like the one in the middle with the split screen is new to me. Wow. Fist of Discomfort, a hybrid real-time strategy brawler beat-em-up. It's actually not that new. It's been in the steeple of esports scene for the last 8 years. Two genres I was utterly lousy at last time I checked. And over here is an old lady. Sorry, ma'am, I was talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences. Thankfully, she thinks she even registered me calling her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind a ticket prize redemption desk, and offers a wrinkly smile. Well, hello there. Always nice to meet someone new in the Funplex. The what? Francine's Arcade Funplex. Don't you see the sign out front, dear? Thanks for the lurk, TT. Well, I choose the knockoff of the first two words, and they knocked off the building during the storm in 1908X. Now it's just the Funplex, I suppose. So, how can I help you, dear? A Funplex? Is that where you suplex a clown? A genie on my phone set me up on a job. Oh, set me up. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I got the job interview. A magical space fairy or something that lives on my phone told me to come here and find my dream job. Hello, I'm a magical space fairy, apparently. I half expected for her to send me packing. Pretty impulsive of me just talk about Iris like that, but she took it in stride. Oh, hello. My, they can do with technology these days. I really do marvel at those amazing things young people have in 20XX. Although I'd simply love to take a sledgehammer to those busted video game consoles that eat up my bottom line. She said it with such a kind-hearted and warm smile. Please call me Francine, as in Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it? Actually, thinking about it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear departed husband. Oh, her husband died. Sadly, he died peacefully in his bed some years ago. I am sorry to hear that. Oh, don't be. He died doing what he loved, having immensely physical relations with me. What? That's information I need to know, yes. And you are? It's kind of crazy. Allison Renee, ma'am. Very well. Shall we retire to the office to conduct your interview, or carry on out here? But it's rather noisy, isn't it? Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyway? Oh, eventually you sort of learn how to filter out the beeps and the boops. It can take weeks to become acclimated, I've found, but in the end, done. She quirks an eyebrow. Well now, that's faster than the others, not bad. So, shall we see what you're made of? This way, please. Yo, what's up, Game Lord? How you doing? Francine leads me down a back hallway past public restrooms and into a door marked employees only. It takes all my restraint not to point out the existentious atmosphere. Penguin there, buddy. Here, baby. Oh, boy. That's funny. No, it's not. It's just bad. Bad joke. Oh. Oh, dude, good thing you got off work. I'm glad you can be here. I suggest we do this in Gavin's office, but it's a bit too untidy. I'd blame the boy. He's so overworked lately. Please have a seat and we'll begin. As quirky as this place the owner may be, at least I'm confident that I can nail the interview portion of the proceedings. The interview for a dozen jobs and held down 3. I know all the standard questions. What are your greatest strengths? What do you see as your weaknesses? Once I've described and assembled a Lego set, I provide my communication skills. Considering I ended up washing dishes, I'm not sure why, but the point is I'm confident, prepared, and ready. If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be? What? If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be? Okay, maybe this wouldn't be a typical job interview after all. No problem. Go with the flow. Let's do this. Oh my god. What kind of dinosaur would I be? Dude, would I be a pterodactyl? Or a T-Rex or a brontosaurus? I want to be I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! I'm gonna be a T-Rex! Tyrannosaurus Rex, mighty of all the mighty, able to eat lawyers in one bite, and always the big bad on old-timey stop-motion monster movies. Oh my god. You are self-conscious about you're self-conscious about your tiny little arms? No. Okay, dear. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Wait, I have tiny arms? I don't like that. What's your favorite snack? Snack? If this was a fast food question, I'd have this down easy. It's tacos. Always tacos, but pizza bagels. Say pizza bagels. When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Hush you. Come now, dear. I don't have all day. After giving it a good thought, well, how could I forget my favorite snack? Oh my god. Tacos are my favorite snack. Tacos. I want to see the outline when you get it done, man. I want to see this. Oh, I'm excited about this tattoo. Tacos are my favorite. Tacos and only tacos. There is no other substance. I can see you're a person who knows exactly what they want and how to get it. You know what they say, you are what you eat. Oh my god! Video game, why are you calling me out? Video game, why are you calling me out? Video game, why? Next question. Nothing I prepared for has helped me plan for this odd interview. I braced myself for the next one. What assets can you bring to the team during an inevitable zombie apocalypse? Is this interview for real or is this a dream? Oh my god, this would be the best interview in the history of interviews. I would totally do this. So I looked into Francine's deadpan expression. I know she's 130% serious. Oh my god. So engineering, I can make stuff. Medical, and hey, no lawyers left to sue for malpractice. And to be honest, I'd probably get eaten on day 1. I would not get eaten. I can make stuff. I'm awesome. I'm essentially MacGyver. I can make anything out of string, a match, and a screwdriver. Especially if you want a screwdriver wrapped in a burning string. Good, we could use someone to build makeshift defenses and quickly in case we get surrounded. The inevitable brain is always the critical role of any survival. One more thing. Why are you here? The question's so simple, simple and almost actually relevant to the career planning, it takes me off guard. I told you, the magical space fairy on the phone sent me here to find a job. You're seeking a job, true, but that doesn't really answer my question, does it? No doubt you think my interview questions are a bit silly, but I like to think the Funplex is more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most people my age are opening arcades at the time, saw it just as another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw something else, something more my way with a large pile of quarters. And I expect you to find others working here to see it as something more too. Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie, and for my friends, it lies within the Funplex. Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted, and he didn't last long. So I'll ask you again, why are you here? To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than why not. Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I'd told myself. that wouldn't cut it here. I actually needed to think this through. Wow. Actually, you know what? Read these things, guys. Read these really quick and just tell me. Tell me how you feel about this, because, like, to be honest, I don't know yet why I'm at this job. On top of that, it's a funplex. I like fun. I mean, that's a good answer, right? That's a good answer, I think. Man, I'm kind of taken back, honestly. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much of it lately. I'm gonna do that. I understand I'm not whining and looking for pity, but my life has been a complete mess for over a decade, and then out of the jobs, taking what I can get, settling and compromising. This sounds really like me right now, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. By the way, Cryo, I see the tattoo. It looks really cool. I gave up on hoping for something better a long time ago, but, well, the people in my life who were close to me kept encouraging me to try and chase my dreams. Sounds like a lot of my good friends. That's why I'm here, and I'm looking for an answer to your question. But I won't be daydreaming all the time, I promise. In my last job, I was a lifeguard, and that takes a lot of focus. I'd be just as attentive in helping your funplex perks her attention. I hope so. I'm really trying here. And an unusual step from such troubled waters to the land of make-believe. Man, this lady is not letting up on me. You enjoy this role as lifeguard, I take it. Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work. I used to smile when I came home from work all the time. I remember those days. Yes, ma'am. Which makes Francine smile in turn. I can say I offer the role of such high stakes, but you'd be surprised at how many ways one can save a life even here. Very well, I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work. I breathed easier on that. Probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, and to be sure, and yet I felt so appropriate. Like, it was far more than filling a slot on the payroll. Francine leads me to the back of the arcade floor to introduce me to my duties. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to ask exactly what my duties were at this mystery job I accepted really involved. Sorry. Look at that. Time crisis is right there, guys. Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying, the stool behind the prize desk. Welcome to your new position, Allison. There's a joke there somewhere. I know there is. Sitting here, you mean? Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. Glancing at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Well, 4 prizes at any rate. It's such a relief. I've been really stretching myself thin lately trying to fill in since the position was vacated. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting? Something about being bored out of his mind, and he felt like jamming one of those 500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat. I mean, I feel that. Poor dear. He just wasn't cut out for this line of work. Grandson or no, I have no patience for such nonsense. I'm sorry, the last person to work at this desk was your grandson? Anyway, Gavin should be by soon. He'll handle paperwork from all the administrative nonsense. Now, if you don't mind, all this talking tired me out some. I'll be in the back office if you need me. Okay, then. I mean, adjusting my seating to the semi-comfortable stool leaning against the desk, beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaited my attention. Wow, this actually is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it really feels like my life, but I mean, you know. I could have lost hope then and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. I'd be helping kids obtain toys that would become nostalgic memories for years to come. Right? It's a cute little thing so far. I'm really liking this. Like, I don't know. All these, like, you know, sim things and whatnot are just interesting to me. I really like them. Any minute now. Let's see here. Let me see. It's quiet. I crave the sweet embrace of death. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now, and nobody's walked up to obtain novelty funplex shot glass, or a colored pencil set, or a light up yo-yo. I'd be bored. Lunchtime approaching, and so far the only person walking in and out of their arcade are a few stray adults with no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I started wondering if those 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Or maybe not. Nope, just walked right by me, his head buried in reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on break, or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado, in fact. I mean, seems like a cool dude. Most guys I know are content to toss it on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even at an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. In fact, I'd rather point out he's offering me after doubling back a rather linoleumly knifey too. Oh God. No way in heck this dude's gonna start talking to me, I swear. Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? Oh man, I'm gonna be nice. I'm Allison. Hello, I'm Allison Renee, your new hire, and I'm looking forward to working with you. This is exactly the kind of stuff I would do. Oh man. He relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat. It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work that desk. She's got guts though for an octogenarian, and loves working the floor, but sitting here all day handing out toys, dealing with problems, wears her down. So she explained the job to you, gave you the papers to sign? She said Gavin would handle that stuff. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on. That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper. I'm the business manager here at the Funplex, and I make sure we manage to keep having a business rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing financial mistakes. Oh my God. I feel like this is going to be one of those moments. Oh, man. Right, so you've no doubt guessed you'd be exchanging tickets for prizes, but that's the least part of your job.
There's more to it than that?
You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor.
What, the carpets?
The floor, the arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting the fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're a second floor attendant. Ashley will be here later, but we need you two. One to roam and one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back room, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy.
That's why Francine loves filling in. She's a people person. She always loves helping out in a pinch. I'm not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're not alone here. I am in your corner, at least. If things go south, you tap on me for advice on what to do. You got a phone?
Of course.
Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed at the bottom.
Have you ever worked in a high-pressure customer service job before?
Oh my god, I used to work at this job, guys. I'm gonna tell you a little thing. I used to work at this job called Qualitor back in the day, and it was the worst job I ever had. It was highly stressful, customer related, totally bullshit job. I just, no. No. I will never do it again. Never, ever do it again. I can't. I'd go crazy. Oh, man.
Shoe sales?
Smelly socks?
You have no idea.
Right. Well, you do know how to keep your head on when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anyway, if anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley. Or Naomi. In that order.
Who and who?
You'll meet them soon enough. Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Comprendo?
It's not my first rodeo. I can totally handle this. Alright. It's not my first explosive ordnance test. I've worked retail and food service, and I've worked as a lifeguard at the pool. Managing stress in difficult situations, even life or death ones, is something I've got experience in, and you can rely on me. Gavin nods approvingly.
Good. I like to hear that. If you can handle yourself and exercise good judgment, you'd last a hell of a lot longer than the last guy who sat there. If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I've had enough problems keeping at this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please don't add to my problems.
Magical arc of what now?
Gavin sighs again. The stress
Wait, you putting in... Man, you putting in the work today, aren't you? Wow. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna make sure of something. So in case if anybody's wondering... Wow, okay. And 3 for cryomonoxide right there. Alright.
Gavin sighs again, a stress release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat afterwards.
I take it Francine told you her theory that this is just more than just a job, more than just an arcade.
That's my understanding.
I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain, and if I'm curt, that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another. Me, I love chaos. I love wrangling specifically. Wow, chaos specific. I can't say words. The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so we could also find happiness in other lives. Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting chased by a hard reality. My job is to see that never happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than depressingly propping up a semi-failing business. So if you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me, the last guy who sat there burned out hard. Now, can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits? I'm still trying to figure out why. My why. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
To be honest, I'm starting out with why I'm here, what my dream is. But I'm not here to step on anyone else's dream in the process. I'm here to do my best at supporting everyone.
Good to hear. I'd say we share similar views then. It'll be a pleasure to work with someone who's actually enthusiastic and competitive. I don't know. I can't say words. Man, I gotta say, I didn't think like certain people would be. You'd be excited about this, man. About the Super Nintendo like that. You really want to play Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, don't you? And hopefully, this hive of weirdness will help you find your dreams along the way. Anyway, I need to go prepare your paperwork. Technically, you shouldn't be working here until you've crossed the I's and dotted the T's, but
since I'm already sitting here, you rather I stick around?
That would be accurate. And if you're willing to fudge things a bit and work today anyway, it'd help us out a lot. Now, if you don't mind, Naomi likely could use a hand in the workshop. Good opportunity to introduce yourself as well.
Got it. Wait, there's somebody else here? I haven't seen anyone else.
Yeah, that sounds like Naomi. Her workshop's through the door there. The one next to the UFO catcher, the crane game. To use layman's terms.
Satisfied for now, Gavin heads for the back, presumably the office, to go crunch some numbers. If Francine really is taking a nap back there, hopefully he's going to crunch quietly. My first coworker ended up being slightly less cool of a guy than I thought he'd be, but he's not a jerk, definitely. I get where he's coming from. Plus, I've known really burnt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. I figure give this guy an honest chance.
I mean, I've had plenty of people who are jerks and stuff like that. That is crazy stuff, though. Man.
How's everybody doing, by the way, in the chat? I don't think I've asked that today.
I hope you're all doing well. Excited about the weekend.
Weekend will bring awesome things, I hope.
Anyway, I should go meet my next coworker, this Naomi that he mentioned, although I could swear Francine and I were the only ones here until now. The double door is also marked employees only. Atmosphere! Leads from the arcade floor to what feels like an industrial area of some sort. I turn the handle and step inside. What we got here? A little room tucked away between the back office and the funplex front, and I find what very likely this Naomi spoken only in myth and legend. A girl about my age, but certainly not my height, is tinkering away at what looks like an old tube-style monitor. Huh, I didn't realize they had so many circuits. She doesn't notice me when I come in. She's too busy soldering a compactor into place, and lingering smell of melting metals fills the air of the poorly ventilated workshop. Excuse me. It's okay. For a lack of the better way of interpret her. Actually, what did you have for dinner? I'm hungry too myself. I was worried no matter what I did, she might, I don't know, burn her fingers, jump so high she hit the ceiling or something. Unfortunately, that shock's not quite that intense. Hi, hello? This room is for employees only. She said with no apostrophe. Are you lost? Do you need something? Oh, pizza. Sounds delicious. I'm Allison Renee. I'm the new floor attendant starting today. Oh. Hi, I didn't realize Francine already found someone. I guess I forgot to check my texts. Whoops. She spares a glance at her phone, then on the nearby workbench where a huge stack of green notification messages lie in wait. One thought comes to mind on actually seeing her. You know what? do I want to be really nice, or do I want to be like, oh my god, she's so cute? Because I can play all kinds of things here. I'm going to be so weird. Oh my god, she's so cute. I'm feeling a weak-willed human being. One who'd give up, feeling mighty funny whenever she saw Velma from Scooby-Doo. Oh my god, guys. Guys. Why is this my life? Why is this my life? Because, like, Velma from Scooby-Doo is hot. Seriously. I don't know why. She just is. My microphone keeps falling down. I hate this so much. Who wants to purchase me a new microphone stand? 'Cause I can't seem to get anything to stand up on its own. Nerds need love too, you know. And when I was moved from school to school, a social outcast, I was drawn to fellow outcasts in turn. Still, beyond the weird libido, most I noticed was how much she was smiling as she wheeled that little thing onto the bigger thing. She was just so happy and at peace, and I can appreciate that joy in one's nerdy possessions. Anyway, I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Funplex Techie. Hi, pleasure to meet you. And I was expecting Gavin, although he usually checks up on me about now. He's busy doing strange things with numbers. Yeah, that sounds like Gavin. I take it he sent you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with the monitor. I know, right? It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping it after what happened the last time.
Really? What happened last time?
Well, I dropped it. Oh, right. She helps me lift the large cathode ray tube, slotting the heavy metal framework into place, and within the exposed guts, the nearby arcade cabinet. Once done, she starts hooking the wires back up to the other wires, and then a surprising number of green circuit boards into the largely hollow wooden shell. This is the first time I've ever seen the inside of these things. Weird. Lots of empty space and a couple large slabs of circuits. And that beefy monitor. I'm feeling kind of weird about it. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see here. I'm just gonna say it. Why is it so empty in there? It seems ineffective. Couldn't you pick more games and pack into the games if they were more compact? Not really. It's more about the footprint on the floor than the vertical height. Naomi keeps working using a pocket millimeter to check various connections as she speaks. I mean, compare American and Japanese cabinets. Ours are designed for standing players, so they have to be upright. Even then, it means an empty base. Japanese candy cabs are shorter, so you're playing sitting down, but I prefer American style. Ours have more room for art. Oh, that's true. Have you guys ever seen arcade cabinet for like the TMNT Turtles in Time or anything like that? Or hell, have you guys ever been to Galloping Ghost Arcades in Berwyn, Illinois? I'm telling you, largest collection of arcade cabinets ever in the entire world. It is amazing. What was I doing? I was doing something important, but I couldn't remember what I was doing. Oh, she closes up the rear access panel, closing it with one of the many keys on the keyring on her side, then steps back to admire her handiwork. There's a genuine joy in that smile, but not just the job well done, but looking at the whole thing, like it's a fine sculpture. Oh, I love the classic Midway style. Look at those sharp angles in the side art decals, the bold font on the marquee, the Brazil artwork.
The what in the what in the what artwork?
With a sigh, Naomi points out key features to me. The strip across the top with the game title, that's the marquee. The artwork that wraps around the monitor, that's the I learned something new actually just now. I mean, you could see it too, right? How beautiful and cohesive it all is, working in harmony to give this game its own unique feel, its own experience. For me as well. I mean, I agree, it's beautiful. the way she stares lovingly at this, well, honestly, it's a box of wooden circuits and vacuum tubes and stuff. I think I understand. It was made to be a whole thing. The art, the style, the course of the game itself, and all the parts of the same experience. Everything about this game is the game, and if you run it on an emulator or a game console instead, it's made lesser. Yeah, I guess I can see it. It's beautiful in its own way. Oh, good. Naomi lights up with joy like a pinball machine, all twinkly and shiny. That's so adorable. Finally, so few people understand the beauty of a classic arcade game. Having someone I could talk about this stuff is really going to be great. Especially with that jerk Gavin running the numbers. Gavin? What's wrong with Gavin? Okay, well, don't get me wrong. I can get along with him generally, but his whole attitude is just... ooh! And all he really cares about is money. He keeps the arcade running, yeah. But I just know that if he had it his way, he'd gut the whole place. If anybody's going to ruin the funplex, it's him. Mark my words, it's inevitable. That doesn't sound right. He seems easy enough to get along with. And what's more, Gavin gave me the whole speech about protecting their dreams. This looks like a pretty sore point after a long-standing argument with the new gal we really shouldn't get involved with. But yeah, I'm involved, aren't I? I have to work with them both. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't prod, but I kind of want to know too. Clear the air and find out more. I get this is touchy, but I'm going to work here and I think I should be honest with each other, so no gossiping. So I gotta know, why do you think Gavin wants to destroy the arcade? He buys into Francine's ideas and this place for the dreams. He says he does, but he's willing to sacrifice way too much to keep the whole thing afloat. Road to hell, best intentions, etc. If he had it his way, this place would be like Draco's Palace, nothing but ticket games and prize catchers. He thinks actual video games are too expensive, a waste of floor space, and I bet he'd remove them if he had it his way. And I just don't trust him. I don't trust him to do the right thing. But that's my problem, not yours. Sorry to drop gossip on your head like this, and thanks for hearing me out anyway. Right, let's get back to work, shall we? Now for the less fun part. You seem strong, like a strapping kind of gal. Oof. Well, you're a gal, that's enough. I'm semi-insulted then? Okay, let's do it. Right, a little to the left now. My left, your right, careful. Now forward, right, correct. I mean, not to turn to the right. Keep it coming, and... there, carefully, tip it into place. Victory! Gently ease the rolling dolly forward, the giant wooden box sliding into place alongside its neighbors. The two-wheeled dolly makes it easier but hardly easy, especially with Naomi fretting over her baby getting scratched or worse, falling over. Hi, you. Hang on. Come here. Before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen,